Is TikTok getting banned or not? We don't know yet, but this is the latest scoop on the whole situation. And this is what it means for you as a brand owner that is running ads on TikTok Shop. If you're a creator on TikTok Shop, this is what you need to do to vest against the ban and make sure that you're safe and secure. So, what does this mean for brand owners? Before we get into that, we're going to be kind of highlighting the situation of the ban itself. And so far, it initially seemed like TikTok was getting banned because of the oral hearing. The law is still yet to be enacted on Sunday. However, things have changed starting December 27th when Trump opposed the ban of TikTok, asking more time after his inauguration on the 20th of January, which is a day after the ban, to see if he could find a political resolution. There was a hearing at the Supreme Court where lawyers were trying to appeal the ban. And initially, people said that it seemed to be against TikTok, but that wasn't the case when I was listening to it. However, things have been uncertain. It has been radio silence since then. However, we can see that TikTok CEO is going to be attending Trump's inauguration. Trump's advisors also said that they will not be enforcing the law and that Trump was considering an executive order to prevent the ban from being enforced. And the latest news on January 16th right now is that the Biden administration also does not plan to intervene against the law forcing TikTok's ban. So that means the law is still going to go into effect, but the administration might not enforce it and likely will not enforce it from what we're hearing here. Now, the problem here is that Apple or Google might not want to take the risk of going against the law, even though both administrations are saying that it's not going to be enforced because there is a fine of $5,000 per user for either platform if they decide to let TikTok stay. What can brand owners learn from this? Because a lot of people's momentum was killed. A lot of people were scrambling to find other channels. In the TikTok shop space, a lot of brands that are doing really well don't know a lick about running Facebook ads. And so this was a wake up call for people to diversify their channels. What do I mean by this? We can see many brands like Better Brand that have focused on starting their own communities, whether that's making sure that the Discord is an asset where all the affiliates can congregate, where they can explore the channel. Because initially it was they were leaving it all up to TikTok Shop to find the affiliates. They had their small dispersed communities in different groups everywhere, but they didn't have a centralized spot. Same thing here. If you look at the Goalie Discord, one of the largest TikTok Shop brands right now, Goalie recently, I believe 2 days ago, really started pushing their Discord, and they've gained about 3,700 members in 2 to 3 days. So they're really pushing for this community just so they have a place where all the affiliates can get together, they can explore other strategies. I think this is a great wake up call for brands, especially because they were relying way too much on TikTok Shop. And this ban taught them that TikTok is on shaky ground. Even though it's been on shaky ground for 5 years, it can go away anytime because of the nature of the relationship of the United States with China and that they need to diversify. Now, what does this mean for other platforms in case TikTok gets banned? People are likely going to shift to Instagram and YouTube Shorts because those are the closest in terms of the platform feel, but there is no alternative to TikTok Shop as we know it. What's likely going to happen is that people are going to be posting content on Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and then sending the traffic to a platform like Amazon because Amazon gives you that shop effect. It gives you the trust from the customer. A lot of people that are on shop have been leveraging Amazon anyway. So, as a brand owner, what is the lesson that we've learned and what is our strategy? Yes, TikTok Shop is a great incubator, but it is a demand generator for your other channels. That's why Goalie, a big brand like Goalie, basically is losing money on TikTok Shop. It's a loss leader for them, and they're making money elsewhere through retail, through their website, through Amazon, and all these other channels because TikTok Shop is the main traffic driver for them on these other channels. Same thing with these other brands because TikTok Shop margins are inherently thinner but it is a great way for your brand to generate demand. So here's a practical guide for diversifying your traffic. If you're on TikTok Shop already, you have a ton of content at your hands. You need to be working on building a creative engine, making sure that all your affiliate content is stored somewhere safe, at least the high quality stuff, because there might be thousands of videos and some of them do not convert, but at least all your top converting videos need to be stored on some Dropbox drive somewhere, so that if the ban goes into effect, you have those videos that you can now convert into meta ads. You can post it on other platforms and you can drive traffic to either your Shopify store or your Amazon store. Now, I've noticed some people don't even have their own platform like a Shopify or some other kind of e-commerce platform, and they're not on Amazon, so they're strictly relying on TikTok Shop. Now, there's two problems to that. One is your business can be taken away from you overnight, but secondly, you're not really utilizing the demand generation, the hype creation that comes from TikTok Shop, and then it kind of ripples into these other platforms. So that is the main takeaway here. We don't know what's going to happen to TikTok Shop, and I'm going to be keeping you guys updated on the news. This timeline, we can see that the Supreme Court's website says it may announce opinions on Friday at 10 a.m. EST. But again, this is speculation. And until we have a decision, we don't know what's going to happen. Likely the ban's still going to go through, but it is up to the two administrations, Biden administration and Trump administration, to see if it is enforced, which likely it won't be from what we're hearing. And that is all really good news for TikTok. And the fact that we might get a stay on this for at least 90 days while things are figured out. That's another 3 months that people can use to create, make more money. So that's all we have so far for January 16th. I'll keep you guys posted. Take care.